The following is a sponsored program. High Desert Broadcasting is not responsible for the views or claims expressed in this program.
Some guests and products featured in some shows may have paid a fee.
Hey, welcome to Minding Your Business on NewsTalk 1380, the Antelope Valley and North LA County source for your news now. This is Minding Your Business, Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. Chris Spiker here with Antelope Valley Florist, your co-host, and Aaron Goldstein. How we doing?
We're doing really great.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Who's our first guest today?
Our first guest is Erika Alverdi with the Vine Refuge.
Hey, welcome to the show, Erika.
Thank you for having us, Chris. We're really excited to be here.
Yeah. So Anna set this up. She told me that our guest today was going to be the Vine Refuge. What is that? What is the Vine Refuge?
The Vine Refuge is a 501c3 nonprofit organization here in the Antelope Valley, and we serve the emancipated foster kids, the aged out foster youth, and families that are at risk of being separated by the foster care system here in the Antelope Valley.
How did this come about? How did you get into this?
In 2009, the Lord placed a vision in my path, and I've been working at that since then. He has been very adamant at showing me that the foster care system's out of control. These kids are so lost. They are finding themselves in the streets, and there's no home for them. Once they're emancipated or aged out, they're in the streets. They are lost and confused. They're prostituting. They're selling drugs. They find themselves in jail committing crimes, not because not because they want to, but because they're promised a bed and food in jail. Right. And so our goal this year is to build a home, a transitional home that will give them hope and a second chance at life. And our goal, too, is to build leaders here in the Antelope Valley, because these are our future leaders.
So these are young people, and they're contributing to the homeless population.
Yes, many families as well. A lot of women, the husband leaves, and they're found alone with their children, and they begin to abuse their children, neglect their children, and so they also can come and find refuge in this home. Instead of going to the streets and turning to drugs and turning to the easy life, like we call it. With us, they will get life skills. They will find hope. They will get clean. They will have a bed and food. They will learn money management. They will have the opportunity to build a life worthy of who they are.
This is sounds like it's a faith-based solution.
It is.
And so you're the executive director?
Yes, I'm the founder.
And do you have a board?
Yes, we have a board of directors, and we also have, and we're building a strong relationships with many of the organizations with the same vision in this valley, such as the Dream Center, a lot of the churches in our community. We also have. We're also working with DCFS and government programs.
It's not enough to think, well, there's a great program, so the problem is solved. Really, everybody has to be involved.
Yes. A lot of people right now are praying for revival, and they don't understand that the only way for revival in their community is having the same vision, working towards the same goal, and actually participating in it, not being spectators. We all have to get involved. And a lot of people want to know where all of this homelessness comes from, where all this, why our streets are so filled with chaos. Well, it's because there's a lot of there's not enough opportunity for these young people out there, and no one's opening their home to them either, because they're scared. They're scared of what may happen to them and their family. And so, yes, this being the solution, it can't be done without the community's help.
What is an opportunity for an enfranchised adult look like? What would be the opportunities that would help these young men and women? You mentioned a place to live. Then they have to have something to do.
Yes, we're working with skilled professionals in our community that will volunteer their time to teach these individuals, these participants, a skill, a trade, and they will take that out into the community. We will have classrooms in this home where they can do that, and we are also partnering up with businesses that will allow them to have like a type of internship so they can learn the trade. So this is all in the works. It's been in the works since 2009, and we have now been released to actually start a building fund to get the grants going to actually build it here in the Antelope Valley.
There are community houses.
There are, but not.
That's different.
That is different because they're not. They can't sleep there. In most of these, they can go and get groceries, and they can get some help. But this is an actual. Well, they'll be rehabbed and taken to their appointments, and they'll have schedules. It'll be training for life. That's what this is.
Training for life. That's a great slogan.
Yes.
How did you get involved with the Chamber of Commerce?
Actually, we were on the boulevard passing out our flyers, and my husband said, someone mentioned that we need to get involved with the chamber, and we walked in, and Anna, who was amazing, she explained to us the benefits, and it fit right into what we needed to get the word out.
I was just going to say to get the word out.
Yeah.
Anywhere there's a group of people and people that are interested that may have some resources, but at least can hear the story.
Right.
And the chamber has so many benefits and so many uses. Yeah, she said you were going to be on the show. I thought that's amazing.
Yeah.
Does it matter where the first house is located?
Does it matter? We need 15 acres. This is a $10 million project that we're looking at, and we need 15 acres. There is a piece of land that I've been looking at since 2009, and it's still available. So that's where I'm. My vision is headed, but I believe it's going to be in Lancaster.
Oh, we certainly have enough land here.
Oh, yes, we do.
So is there a building existing on the property, or?
No, it's actually, the building was destroyed, and now it's just land. So that's what excites me the most.
It's kind of a pioneer project, or is there something that you might pattern after? Is there a program going on that this would be like? The
Dream Center in Los Angeles and Phoenix, they have a program very much like this. Phoenix actually mirrors what the Vine Refuge does, which I didn't know that until last year 2 years ago when we took a trip down there. So it is in existence, but none here, and it is very much needed here. The Antelope Valley is one of the fastest growing foster care, and we're also lacking foster parents. And so they're returning the kids back to their homes, and that doesn't solve the problem.
Right. Yeah, I've noticed that foster care is a great business.
Right.
And people are running it kind of like a business.
Yes.
I mean, the county or whoever gives a fair amount of money to house these minors. However, even with that going on, you still need more homes.
Yes, and not only that, but they don't involve the children in anything. The children in these homes are not put to work in the community. They're just there. And the Vine Refuge, that's one of their goals, to actually become somebody in the community. Teach them that the gifts that they've been given are to be used for others, and keep them busy and loved and just somebody that's going to have their back, because that's what they're lacking, is somebody that's for them at all times, no matter what stage in life they're in.
It's really it's a school.
Yeah, it really is.
And, me as an employer, I see that a lot of times people are just not qualified to start working. What else did you want to talk? Oh, yeah, Bex.
Yes, we're very excited to announce that we're having our grand event. It's a masquerade gala, and it's called Unmask Your Heart. It's going to be at Bex Saturday, March 19th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. we're selling tickets. It's $50 a single and $80 a couple. Now, you will get a full meal with this. You're going to have a great time. There's going to be an auction, a silent auction. We're going to be auctioning some really amazing items. Disneyland Resorts just donated to be one of the auctions, so we have tickets for that. We're also going to have raffles throughout, and a lot of the businesses, a lot of our sponsors are going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Perky's, Beck's, the Outsiders are going to be performing, which that's a great entertainment. Then the Dream Center is going to be there. Many of our sponsors have donated for our raffles, so the raffles are going to also be very exciting.
You know what people need to remember is you don't have to go. It's a fundraiser.
You're right. It's a fundraiser.
If they go, they hear the story, but they can, just contact you. A phone number 661-341-5734. Anna at the Chamber will have this information. Go to the Vine Refuge at yahoo.com. Just make a donation if you're not able to go. But I think Aaron and I might just come by and take some photos of people in costume just to help the cause a little bit.
It's going to be great, yes.
Yeah. So we have about, we're finishing up. So this is Erika Alverdi, the Vine Refuge. Appreciate you being involved with the Chamber of Commerce, and we'll see you on March the 19th. Thank you.
Thank you.